Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I know that I haven't been on here in quite some time, but I am back again. I know I've made a lot of these videos. I actually, just to be transparent, made 2 videos prior to this video that I'm recording right now that I was going to put up as my comeback, hey guys, I'm back, and I decided to scratch that because after I recorded them and I was just about to upload them, I was like, Nino, what are you doing? People do not care about the fact that you're back, right? They want information. They want you to talk about things. So I am not going to put up those videos because there's really no point in me honestly putting up those videos because there's no content in there. It's literally me just saying that I'm back and why. So instead, I'm gonna actually tell you a little bit about what has been going on in my life. First and foremost, my hair, that's one thing. My curls have decided to make a comeback. I do have naturally a wavy hair, and I don't know if you can see it, but you can see some curls over here. And I didn't even put the video up when I cut my own hair short, but you can see some curls. It's mostly in the bottom layers, I feel like, have the most amount of curls. Well, I'll have to take close-up pictures. But anyways, about in the fall, I think around my birthday, I cut my hair, chopped it, and it was this short when it was straight, not even curly. And I loved it. It was great. I love short hair. It feels so good, and it's low, less maintenance. You don't have to really think about it. It dries super quickly. It's great. But I, ever since the lockdown, I'm like, well, I don't really need to be frying my hair. My hair has been suffering for quite some time, I will be honest. I really should play some sad music during this time because it's sad what I've been doing to my hair. And I felt like it was my duty to repair it or start the journey to repairing it, which is what I did. So we've been in lockdown for basically, I think this weekend marks 2 months, which is insane that it's been 2 months, but it's been 2 months. But I'm also not that kind of person where I'm going crazy. I actually like being home. I really don't mind it. This really isn't that much different than my usual life, aside from the fact that I do miss date nights and going out to restaurants and eating really good food. However, during this time, I got to really think about a lot of stuff and just kind of reflect on myself and what I've been up to these last couple of years, where I'm headed. There's been a lot of amazing changes happening that I really want to share with you guys, and I don't want to announce it until it's official, but so that's to come. However, I do want to start sharing and being more vulnerable and sharing with you guys what I have been going through over the last, I would say, year, and maybe even more than that. I realized that my main mission in life is to really inspire people to live a healthier lifestyle. So I'm not over here trying to be the next YouTuber or the next makeup influencer, although that would be so awesome. However, the reason why I'm really doing this is because when I was feeling really sad, I had a lot of anxiety that was happening to me in the fall of 2019, which was just a couple months ago when we were living in Denver. And to be honest, the one thing that really helped me during that time and kind of lifted my spirits is some of the people that I followed who were actually makeup artists, but or I should say makeup influencers on YouTube. They really inspired me, especially Desi Perkins and her best friend Katie. I love them. I relate to them so much. I think they are so awesome. I think they have awesome personalities, and honestly, through their videos, I felt like I became their best friend. They have no idea who I am, and they might never know who I am, but in my world, I'm like, I'm totally best friends with them. And they really, watching their videos and the stuff that their content really made me laugh a lot, and it got me back into myself and realizing what I want to do and why I even started sharing my journey 6 years ago on Instagram when I started posting my smoothies and everyone was asking me about it. And I've definitely taken kind of fell off that path for a little bit because I started to feel like I couldn't produce the same content because I started to eat fish again, and sometimes I would have meat and things like that. But I realized that it doesn't really matter because it's not about the fact that I was a vegan, right? Like, that wasn't my whole point. I think that there's many different ways of getting healthy, and I realized that over the years, even by healing my own thyroid, which is, I'm not sure if it's something I even announced on YouTube yet, but that's something that I've accomplished over these years and have been successful with it, and not having to take any thyroid medication for almost 3 years. I think it's been like 2.5 or 3, so something like that. I have to really think back, remember exactly when I stopped taking my medication, and I've been feeling really good. So sharing that information with you guys, I think, is super important. I want to be there for those people who might be feeling alone and might be feeling like there's no one else out there that understands them, because it's not true. We're all having our own issues, we're all having our own problems, and I think it's important to really speak up about them. And I think that I wasn't doing that. Yes, I was showing the pretty side of my life and showing you all these beautiful smoothies, and not to say anything, they are amazing, they're delicious. However, I think it's also equally as important for me to be super vulnerable and extremely honest with you guys about the exact struggles that I have been with, because hearing those struggles and those stories from other people I follow, that's really what helped me, because I started to feel not alone, and I was able to relate to them. And it's like, wow, they're like just literally publicly coming out here and telling people exactly all the pain that they're going through or that they were going through. And I think that is super incredible. I think there's strength in vulnerability, and I want to do the same. So yeah, that's my reason why. Sorry, I just went on a tangent. But the other reason I'm making this video is because in this video, I don't want to just say that I'm coming back. Like, obviously, I'm right here recording. I'm back. Before you guys stop watching, please subscribe, turn on your notifications, and I also started a podcast, which I've been wanting to do for like 2 years now, and have just been like putting it off, making excuses. And during this time, I was like, you know what, like, I want to do it. And the reason I even started it actually is because I recorded an episode with the Secret Scope and loved it, and realized that like I have a really big passion for, I guess, getting on a call and talking. It's what I've done with my friends for many years, and it's really fun to just like sit there and not even share my story, but I invite other people to share their stories and share their transformations and talk about what has helped them heal. And I love the fact that I am able to do that, to create this beautiful space and build a community around myself of individuals who are interested in this kind of stuff. Maybe if you're not interested, but you happened to somehow come across this video, maybe this is a message for you, that maybe you should consider it. And you can also find me on Instagram at nino.royalle. You can DM me if you have any questions. I always answer. And before I wrap up this video, I wanted to share 2 new products that, well, not 2 new products, but a couple of new products that I'm trying out from 2 different brands that I am super stoked about, to take you through the journey with me from the very start. Although I have been using one for quite some time, which is, I'll start off with that one and I'll actually make it with you first. So this company is called Purium. Super incredible. It has natural, well, I shouldn't say natural, I mean, obviously it's natural, but they have, it's a nutritional company that they make a lot of different either meal replacements or supplements or probiotics. They also have CBD oil, which I want to record a video on that. But right now what I got to try is the Green Spectrum lemon flavored and the Aloe Digest. Right now I'm just gonna make a drink with the Green Spectrum because I really wanted to show you how freaking green this is. So right now I don't have a juicer. I have a blender, but not a juicer. I need to get one. So if you guys have any great recommendations for a juicer, let a girl know. I'm gonna learn how to stop saying so much as I make these videos. I have a glass of water here. It says that you only need 1 teaspoon of this. And the reason that I like, 1 teaspoon with 8 to 12 ounces of water or juice 1 or 2 times daily. So I'm just gonna do it once, and this has about 12 ounces, I would say, of water. I'm gonna read some of the ingredients that are in here because you're just gonna be blown away. And the fact that I don't have a juicer right now, this is incredible because of the amount of superfoods, like green superfoods that are in this drink that literally give you life. And I should say give your cells life, because I'm all about cellular nutrition, as many of you know, and it's all about feeding the cells, not the stomach, because the stomach is not really the thing that is hungry. Your stomach is just a pouch that holds food and mixes it up for you, but it's your cells that are eating, and they're getting their nutrients after the food has been absorbed in your colon. I shouldn't say in your colon, but in your intestines, and the nutrients is sucked out. You know, I gotta find better words. I'm just trying to simplify the science for you guys, so I'm not like sitting here and being super technical where you get bored to death. I know science, I love nutrition, I know how the body works, but I wanna explain it and bring the information to you guys in a simplified matter, just so that it clicks and you're just like, duh, that makes sense, Nino. Anywho, I hope that makes sense. So I'm just gonna put this here. So that's how green it is, guys. This is not photoshopped, okay? It's not. I'm gonna put maybe 1 ice cube in there. I was gonna put 2, but I'm gonna put in 1. And it tastes really good. Anyways, what I was saying, once the food passes from your stomach into your intestines, that's where the magic happens, right? In your gut. And a lot of research, and this is like for several years now, has been coming out that obviously your gut plays a really big role to your mental health and how your mind works. So in order to make sure that you have full clarity, you have to also make sure that you have a clean gut, because the second that things get stuck in the gut, like toxins, and if you're not getting those toxins, you know, if you're not eating foods that are helping you get rid of those toxins are gonna build up, and then they're gonna end up causing a lot of just negativity and can possibly even lead to depression because of the hormones that are going to be released from your brain, and you don't want that. So this guy here, so good. It's like sweet. It feels like, and look, it's a green juice, okay? But I don't have a juicer. So this is my green juice. So it's perfect. Not only that, if you have a juicer, but you're just sick and tired of cleaning out the juicer, you guys can get this thing. Look at that's how green the powder. Oh my God, I'm spilling it. I don't want to waste my product. Anyways, let me read the ingredients before I forget. So I'm not gonna read all of it, but just a few of them, right? Organic alfalfa leaf. No, organic oh my god. Organic alfalfa leaf juice powder. There we go. Organic wheatgrass juice powder. Organic spirulina. By the way, I have a slight obsession with spirulina powder, and I'll let you guys know why in one of my other videos when I do a video just on spirulina, because there's so much to say about it, as well as chlorella. And there is organic chlorella in here. There's also organic sea kelp, which is amazing, especially if you're someone that has thyroid issues, right? The iodine that comes from seaweed is, or like kelp, right? Which is a type of seaweed, is super, super helpful in helping you maintain your levels. There's also organic broccoli in here, organic parsley, organic cabbage, organic kale, organic dandelion leaf, organic Brussels sprout, organic dulse, organic whole leaf stevia, and I really don't want to mess this up, but it's organic Luhan Gua berry extract powder. I'm gonna learn how or what is the right way of saying that. But like, just incredible. Like, all that stuff is in this thing here, and you get that all in one serving of just 1 teaspoon in 8 to 10 ounces of water. Anyways, I really wanted to share that with you guys. So really cool. The Aloe Digest is really delicious as well. I also got the Biomedic. The Biomedic is actually the one that I've been taking for, I took it a couple months ago actually. So this helps get rid of glyphosate. I can't talk today. This helps get rid of glyphosate in your gut, and glyphosate, which will be a whole nother video because I want to make this video short and sweet, leads to a lot of really bad things in your body, because glyphosate is a toxin that is pretty much found in all the food that you eat. So has a lot of nasty links to it that I think you should know about, that I will let you know about in a short and sweet video coming up. I also just this time decided to get the Super Cleanser, and what that really does, it helps clean your gut out, and you take this for 10 days. So I am in the middle, I think, of my week since when I started. So I will have to wait to give you a review on what I think about this. Anyways, if you guys want to try out any of the products, if you're into superfoods, if you want to boost your immune system, if you want to do an entire cleanse, whether it's a 10-day cleanse or a 40-day cleanse, I'm here to support you. I also can give you a $50 coupon, which, let me know if you guys are interested in. I think you get $50 if you buy products. I think if you place an order that is $75 or more, you can use the coupon to get $50 off and just pay $25, which is awesome. So you guys can try it out. So let me know if you guys want that. I'll give it to you. And then the other thing that I'm really excited to share with you guys is my journey into diving into essential oils. I've known about essential oils for a very long time, and I've always really wanted to get into it, but I just never wanted to make that investment because I thought it was just like so much. I'm like, where am I gonna, I have to get all these oils, and all these oils are for all different things. But I'm at that point in my life where I do think that it's important that it's not just about what you put into your body, but it's also what you surround yourself with, right? And with the amount of anxiety that I had in the fall and the headaches that I've had recently since we've moved back to the East Coast have been insane, that I'm willing to try anything, and I'd rather try the natural stuff more than anything else. That's just my outlook on life, and yeah, and I'm gonna record it so that you guys can know if it works or not. I am so excited about this, and I'm so excited about sharing this journey with you guys that I got my packages yesterday and I didn't even unbox it. So in here I have a diffuser that I'm gonna use for the essential oils so that I can diffuse them and breathe them. And then I got a whole box of essential oils. I feel like you can even smell some of them through here. I'm so stoked to like open this guy up and do this. As you can see, it's still completely sealed. I didn't even take off the plastic wrap, okay? That's how much I want to do this with you, okay? It looks like they've been around for 25 years, which is impressive. To be honest, I've heard about Young Living for a very long time from a lot of different people that I follow, and they all live by it. And I was just like, oh, whatever, you know, I don't really think it works, or maybe I did think it works, but like I said, it was also very expensive, and I didn't want to. I guess I didn't see why I wanted to make the investment, right? Because things can be expensive, but it really just depends on your perspective and what you think is expensive. Because if you buy something that might seem like it costs a lot of money, but it lasts you for months, it's really not that expensive, right? Because it lasted you a really long time, as opposed to like you go and get a $40 or $50 manicure and you got to go back to the salon in 2 to 3 weeks, right? So I'm just saying, it all depends on where you want to spend your money. Anyone can afford these things. It just depends on how you view them and if you really believe in them. I have been doing a lot of research on essential oils, and I'm like, you know what, I gotta give it a go and really see it for myself. I also got, in addition to this whole box, I also got the Vitality one, and then there's another one that is called Black Pepper. So when I open this up and set it up, I'm gonna actually do it with you guys. Well, I don't know. Either I'm gonna open up with you guys, or I'm gonna have it all set up and I'm gonna record like the first time I'm trying it or something like that. And I'm gonna go through all of the oils and show them to you guys and tell you what each of the oils are supposed to be used for. And then I'm just gonna make, you know, videos as time progresses and share with you if they're working or not. So if you're like scared to buy it, or maybe you just don't believe in it, or whatever the case is, right? Just watch along and let me experiment on myself, which is what I do best. That's also how I got to where I am right now, is because I just started trying a bunch of different diets and ways of eating that, and just, you know, would try it and see how it would affect my body, and then decide if that was something that I liked or I didn't like. That being said, I am also going to be transitioning most likely back to being fully plant-based, because that is how I feel my best. Over these years of like trying to incorporate, you know, fish back into my life, and, you know, having meats here or there, it didn't really do me any justice, and I actually ended up feeling tired and more fatigued again, and just I guess maybe it's just a little bit harder for my body to process. And that's not to say I don't have anything against you if you eat meat. I think there's also some incredible science behind, you know, people who are carnivores, for example, who just eat meat, which I find really fascinating. I really don't know if I'll ever try that, but, you know, for me, it's always been, I eat this way because of how my body works and what works for me and what I need to feed my cells. So I think that, you know, it's important that we all respect each other's opinions. I get really mad about people who, let's say, become vegan and they want to just shut other people down and, you know, make them feel unworthy. Like, I don't think that's the right approach. I think it's important to understand why people do certain things, and I give credit to people who can keep strict diets because it's really not easy. Now, what I don't agree with, for example, is junk food. So you can be a vegan and you can eat a shit ton of junk food. Like, do I think that's okay? No, that's not okay. Like, it's not okay to, you know, call yourself a vegan, but then all you're really eating is just a bunch of pre-made meals that have a bunch of soy in there and sugar and whatever else you want to call it, right? Because those things are still vegan, but that doesn't mean that you should just rely on them. I think using some of those products as a way to transition to eating more plants is great, but I think it should be a temporary thing. But yeah, I'm back, guys. And on that note, I'm gonna end this video. I think you guys have had enough of me. And I am so excited to just, I don't know, build this channel with you guys and just be myself. I am not perfect, and I am excited to share my unperfectness with you, if that makes any sense. So yeah, I'm, you know, on this journey, just like all of you guys are. And I think, you know, I'm very much a person who likes relationships, and I'm not talking about just like my husband, right? My, not like my romantic relationship, but also the relationships that I have with my friends, the relationships I have with my family members, the relationships I have with my coworkers. I believe in community. I think that when you have a community that you're connected to, your life is better all around because you have a support system. And that's what I want to provide here on my channel. I want to do, just, you know, have this place be a place where people gather and find hope and find inspiration, and also a place to make some friends maybe. You know, you can comment in, you know, leave your comments below. You can talk to people in the comments and tell me, you know, you can talk to me in the comments. Tell me what you guys think. Tell me what topics you want me to talk about, and topics no, don't tell me what you don't want me to talk about. I might just talk about it anyways, but definitely tell me what you want to hear. And remember to subscribe again, click the notifications, subscribe to my podcast at Naturally Nino. I think you're gonna like it. And follow me on Instagram at nino.royalle. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.